Hi, family. Hi, family. This is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy. And I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. And this conversation with you and I is all about the plant medicine journey that I offered this past Saturday. And the first thing that I want to say is I am really honored to be in a space where I can hold space for other people. And I want to define people, if I may. Like, people for me is defined as community, those who normally would not do anything like this in a big setting. Um, the medicine is available to the common person who just works for a living. They're not trying to be like the next guru or the next this or the next that. They are just simply okay with just being someone who is just authentically themselves. Like, those are the people who come to me in small circles, which I completely adore. I had 6 people who journeyed with me this past Saturday by using Sananga honey eye drops, or Melipona honey eye drops, if you want to get technical, for those that are, because I have those people calling me all the time too, correcting me. Um, that's a whole nother conversation. And so most people have asked me, well, yo, you didn't take any pictures. Yeah, here's the thing about being present. Keyword being present. You're present, you're in the moment. So cell phones are like the last thing we are thinking about when you're coming together in community to do your work. This is not a fad. At least not what I offer. This is not to say, oh, I went to Peru and I did A, B, and C and I'm in the in crowd. Like, I people talk to me in conversation like that, and I look at them and I go, you have no idea what you are getting ready to embark on. And the guidance you are given is, let's just pray your light stays lit as you journey. Because I don't know if you're going to get back, player. It's very interesting how the conversations around plant medicine, what it can do, the journey, how am I going to be held? Like, there's very minimal conversation about who is holding me and holding space for the collective while we journey. Like, there's no conversation about that. So you have these individuals that are looking for guidance, and then those that say they are able to guide, and they both journey together and they're both lost, or they're both moving through pain, or they're both confused, or anything like that. In order for me to hold space, and this is just my own protocol listening to my guides, I go through a whole purification process. Like, I do a couple of colonics on top of colonic, enemas on top of enemas on top of my colonics. Um, I'm normally abstaining from people if I can, which is kind of hard because of my service-based business. So if I know that I'm going to be holding people in light for a ceremony, I try to pull back my appointments so that I'm not so spread thin. Because when you hold people in ceremony, like, I held 6 people outside of my own, you're not only just holding those 6 people, but you're holding those 6 people plus whatever they are bringing in with them. Most people have about 2 or 3 people's energetic frequency hanging on to them, and they're not aware of that. So as a sacred space holder, I'm constantly clearing for you as you are journeying. There is constant resonance moving, either with the tuning fork or my sacred drum or my djembe drum or any tools that I may have, that I may bring. And the tools rotate. The tools that you may have experienced in one sacred ceremony may not be the same ones that I bring into the next one. They rotate as they should. My next plant medicine journey, I believe, will be this month. The weekends are filling up very quickly. Like this week, I have a training. Next week, my son's sacred ceremony. He's having a sacred ceremony. And then, yeah, I think we just have the 27th available. So I'm going to see if that is enough time for me to pull it together for another sacred ceremony. And if you would like to join me and journey with me, definitely like come through, register, because I cap it out between 6 to 8 depending on the who's coming. Sometimes I may cap it at 2 people. It just depends. And then if you're interested in learning how to hold space in the manner in which I do, that is available to you as well. So this very auspicious space of opening and expanding, because that is literally what is happening when you take the medicine in. You are expanding. You are breaking down any limits that you may have came in with. You are also allowing your ancestors, your guides, Buddha, Allah, God, nature, whoever you subscribe to download into you. In order for you to get that, you have to feel safe. You have to be held. You have to feel held. And you have to feel like you're being told the truth. Hence the reason why it cannot be televised. It's not for everybody. This is for you. So it's very rare that you will see any pictures of ceremonies. For me, you may see an after picture, like a group picture or a before picture. But during ceremony, it is rare. Rare, rare, rare. And that's only if Spirit says capture this for whatever reason. For whatever reason, which is hardly ever. Because all of these personal journeys are personal experiences. You shouldn't be capturing that. That's a personal exchange that's happening. It's a very sacred position. It should not be videotaped. But that's my training that I get from my ancestors. Not everybody is on that path, and I understand that. So with that being said, if you would like to be held in my next Melipona Honey Eyedrop Sacred Ceremony, stay tuned. I'll be posting the information very, very soon for this month. And then next month, I'll be hosting a level up from that. And just do know that everybody does go through a health screen before you are even able to step foot in that direction. All right. So my website, Moya, MOYA, bodycare.com. And I am Dr. Mo. And I'm your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. Until then, stay hydrated.